Thanks, Jane, for playing that video, and I'd like to welcome all investors to today's presentation, and including the presenters. As Jane said, my name's Scott Beeton, and I'm the non-executive chair of Nanoveu. I'm extremely proud to be here today to present our exciting company and our products that we have to you. As you would have just seen from our video there, that we actually have we're a cutting-edge antiviral nanotechnology company, which is all about reducing contagious transmission on high touch points. Thank you. So as you would have just seen from the video that just played, there's the picture that a couple of these screenshots here, it gives you an idea and an overview of the company, and all these pictures, they explain a lot more about the company than I can do in such a short time. So a little bit about Nanoveu and what we're about. As you would have seen, we produce a lot of products really in the idea to fight COVID. And so as you would all be aware of with the journey that we've all had with COVID when it hit in February, March last year, what we saw were governments, business and us people all around the world were shocked by what we saw, and an emergency health calls were made where we were all forced to go into lockdown and shut down to try to prevent the spread of COVID and basically people dying. So out of the back of that, what we have as a company is a whole suite of products that we can actually deploy to help fight and prevent further transmission and help protect you against COVID whilst we move out of this transition period for where we've been locked down to where we're able to open up and go back in our journeys of life. And hopefully one day we'll be back to a period of freedom that we had pre-COVID. And as you can see, there's a good example on this screen here where our business is about protecting high touch points such as door handles, high touch points in aeroplanes, ATM machines, etc. So a little bit more about our capital structure. So Nanoveu is an ASX listed company. As I said, we're a micro cap. We're definitely an innovative tech company, and we have our solutions to solve some of today's problems, mainly around the issues that have been presented with COVID. Our shareholder breakdown, pleased to say that our top shareholders make up approximately 54% of the company, and the board and management make up just under 22% of the company. So I'll leave the rest for you to read, but that's our snapshot. Next slide. Nanoveu, these are our four main product categories that we have. We started our journey with iFlight, which there's an example there. It's a 3D phone screen protector. Then with different technology and where the world is now, we've developed our NanoShield technology, which is designed where you can put on your touch points such as your phone. We have our custom skin product, which where you can see here where we can customize a screen size based on a cutting machine through vending machines, and then you go into our new categories that are coming on our iFix. In the self-disinfected market, at the moment, we estimate that the market size is around 8.1 billion. We have forecasts where this is going to grow greatly to over 53 billion, which is a huge increase. And we believe Nanoveu is in the right place to take advantage of this growing market. And that's where we believe we've got a great opportunity as a business to maximize this opportunity for shareholders and for investors that like our story. So basically, here's just an example of a hospital ward, and where all the extra areas that there are high touch points that where things like such as COVID can exist. And so I'm not going to read each one of these. The slides are available, but what you can see here is our solutions fit many of these problems here. So in these high touch points where there's a high level of people coming in and out, and particularly in hospitals where you're only in there because generally you're sick. This is where our solutions can help protect patients, visitors, hospital staff against this horrible disease of COVID. Our distribution model. So what I've highlighted here is our underlying strategy, what the problem is, what our solutions are. But from here, what we're doing in our business is we're trying to commercialize our product, and it's our go-to-market strategy, and that's where we are now. And so at the moment, we obviously operate in Australia. Most of our operations are headquartered out of Singapore, where Alfred is also based as our managing director. We have our solution, or a part of our business, distribution in the UK, and United States is obviously a very large market for us and a huge opportunity moving forward. So I just wanted to give you a couple of examples of current our distribution model and how it works. So one of our clients, which is what we sell to, is Nestle. Obviously, most of you will know Nestle is a large multinational company operating in many different markets around the world. So what we were able to do last year, we signed an agreement with Nestle to distribute our product and just where we sell directly from them. But what I wanted to show here is from the journey of us signing on Nestle to going through all the different checks that Nestle had to do as a global international company, and then also doing research to make sure our products work. Then we had to educate the different regions, such as Australia and Singapore, Dubai, that we've got here. And then we need to sell that. And only now that this is actually turning into sales for our company. So it's a huge opportunity for us, Nestle, that just as this example, what I'm trying to show here is that we're out there trying to find more and more Nestles. But because we're dealing with global companies and they have strong large processes that often take time to go through the hurdles to be actually approved, to be rolled out, which turns into sales, it takes time. And as you can imagine, doing this with governments all around the world, big business, that's some of the hurdles of the company, but we're getting through them. And this is just one example of a direct distribution partner that we have, or client of ours. In the Australian market, we've actually have our arrangement with High Touch. So they're our distribution partner for us in this market. And what I'm trying to show here is an example of where they're rolling out our solution at Armaguard. And again, we're in the point where we've done the commercials, got the agreement, we've done the education, and now they're rolling out into sales for the firm. A brief snapshot on our team. You can all read that there. We have a very entrepreneurial board, as we're an entrepreneurial company with we're in the early stages of our, and from a company of commercializing what we do, and we believe we've got a strong board to maximize the opportunity in front of us. So where we are here, where we are heading right now. So we have the products. We have a pipeline of new products. We've been going through all the different certifications, whether it be for our clients or in government agents to get certain certification, which they're all different in different companies. That's where we've been. What we're doing right now is growing sales to bring on more distribution partners, and that's the commercialization of the business. And obviously, us as a company, we're here right now inviting potential new shareholders and our existing ones to learn more about our company. And we do believe it's a very exciting journey for our company in front of us. So that's basically where I'm going to leave the presentation. If there's any questions, I'm obviously here, and I also have Alfred, who's our Managing Director and CEO, available if it's a little bit more technical. Back to you, Jane. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for that, Scott. Great presentation. So we've had a message from a Twitter follower. So great technology with a huge market. However, which application do you see as presenting the most significant opportunity? So is it airports, hospitals, or public spaces in general?
A good question. So, I mean, there's no real quick answer to that, because at the end of the day, we all identify the problem, but our marketplace is going to be these high touch points, whether it be shopping centres, which have supermarkets, aeroplanes, and all the rest. And that's what we're seeing is all governments around the world and big business are having to, they're being educated on solutions to keep their customers and staff safe, so we can go about our lives again with freedom that we once upon a time were used to. So we believe there's a huge market, but as we move from our film to also having our own sprays and all the rest, which is an easier application, that's where we see the upside. So, and I also like to highlight here, back to the question, even though that's an unlimited market, I would like to stress that we are focusing on Singapore, Australia, and the US, and the UK market. That's where we're really focused to growing our sales. But it's not we're throwing scatter all around the world, but we're getting the distribution points there, and that's where we're focused.
Wonderful. Well, that looks like all the questions we actually have coming through. I encourage shareholders to reach out by the contact details on the bottom of the ASX releases if they've got any other further questions for Alfred or Scott. But thank you for joining us today.
Thanks very much, Jane. Appreciate it.